Hey. Thought you
We're
got
back.
rid of us, huh? No, not that quick, not that quick, not that quick. How are you all doing? It is Sweet Lips and Sledge once again. And guess what? What? Hey, you guys, screenshot this and then send us a photo. Smile. Okay. Now, anyway, so let's continue. Um, let's see where we're at. Oh, here, guys, here's a good one. Communicate openly about your needs. Discuss your intimacy needs openly and honestly with your partner. Be willing to listen to their needs as well and find ways to meet each other's desires in a mutual satisfying manner.
Yeah,
Important.
yeah, very important.
Very important. Okay. Discuss your needs. Let them know what it is that you need. Let her know what it is that you need. Don't hold back because
Yeah, cause yeah, yeah. Get straight to the point. Yeah, get straight.
get to
Don't
the
hold back
point. To
nothing.
the
Get to the
point. We're
point.
right to the
Don't
point.
hold back nothing.
Get to the point.
Nothing. If they can't handle it, that's their problem. But be
Right.
honest.
Be honest.
And you should want someone to be honest.
Exactly. You should want someone to be very open and honest
Yep.
with you about what it is that they need without them having to feel ashamed or without them having to feel like like they just stole your whole soul
Yeah,
because
because
you
if you
wanted to
don't,
be honest.
you know what I mean. You're gonna be want to lose out
Yeah.
because if you don't know how someone feels and they can't be honest with you, you will lose
Something
out.
wrong. Something
Yeah,
wrong.
and then you're gonna lose out. And then down the road, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Well, you didn't want to know. When I was trying to tell you, you didn't pay. You paid me no mind.
Right. You wanted me to be quiet.
Yes. Or you taking it personal. It's like, yeah, well, okay, that's just the way it goes.
Exactly. So be open and honest. Be open and honest. Be open to accept what it is
Yeah.
that person is trying to relate to you. Do not sit there like, oh, I can't believe you said that. No,
Yeah.
no, I'm telling you what I need. Be open and honest. Um, Prioritize quality time together. Make time for each other amidst your busy schedule. Plan regular date nights, weekend getaways, or activities that you both enjoy to nurture your relationship and create shared experience. That right there to me
Yeah.
is very there on
Yep.
the top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get some quality time together because you
That's right.
need it. You need it.
Mhm.
And that's how you know what changes you need to make because a lot of times without someone saying something directly to you can tell when there's change
Yeah.
that needs to be done.
And if your spouse doesn't do it, you do it.
Yes,
Don't always wait on them. Oh, they
because
didn't say nothing.
sometimes,
You
right,
do it.
because sometimes you can lead by example.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sometimes you can lead by example. So when that time comes, lead by example.
And if you're one of those, and I just have to say it, that always want to be left alone. I don't want to be bothered with this. I don't want to be bothered. And then turn around here when what you expect him to do with you, he's doing with his friends, hanging out,
And
going
you
to play a
still
game,
complain.
and now you complain like, "Oh, you want to spend no time with me?" You messed that up. You
Yeah,
didn't care,
that's
but now
right.
you want to
That's right.
care because he's outside the home, hanging out and all that. You
And
got to think
coming back
about that.
smiling.
That's right. That's right. You got to think about that.
Right. So that right there, having a date night, and again, some date nights you would do a couple date night, but do a lot more of just that one on one, just you and your
And I
spouse.
always said date night. We don't mean like times hard. You gotta wait, spend money outside the door. You go
No,
out. You can do date night in your home. There's
right.
things you can do in the home.
And there's things that's going around in your community that's free.
Yeah,
You can go to a park and there's just like jazz music being played. Go listen to some music.
and that's for those of you that don't mind.
Mhm.
Somebody like me, unless I'm in a plastic suit, I ain't going no harm with nobody. I'm just paranoid like that. I don't want
Right,
to get
right.
sick. I do it at home, or we go in the backyard or something. We can watch a movie back there.
Right. No. His backyard is beautiful. Um, Explore ways to connect Try new activities together to keep the spark alive in your relationship.
Yeah.
This could include trying new hobbies, taking a dance class, cooking together, embarking on adventures that strengthen your bond.
Yeah.
I think,
I always wanted to go bowling. I really did. I always wanted to go bowling.
yeah, but there's one right up, right across the bridge.
Germs. I'm a germaphobe. I just that wearing the mask and I got to put gloves. I'm paranoid now.
Just,
The world gonna mess me up.
bring the.
I mean, they really did. I don't like getting sick.
And guys, I'm laughing, but he is really serious.
Yeah,
He is
I'm
serious.
not a medicine guy. It's
He
like,
is,
oh my God,
he is
I'm
serious
just not.
here. He is serious. But try different things. Just try.
I wasn't going nuts, so y'all just it was a little net, I wasn't going nuts.
I'm not gonna say, oh, I agree. I don't know what I don't think he was going nuts too. Like, we sorry, we didn't mean to break that. Because I just see them like, you see me like, and let me just continue
I ain't
to
that
read.
bad. I ain't that bad.
I got my phone in front of me. I can dial 911.
I
Like,
ain't that
hello, 911. Yes, remove him from this hole.
I'm paranoid. So you see me just
Yes,
out
you
here.
see me
It's
just
like,
still
no,
looking
ain't
straight
that
ahead.
bad. No.
Like, just in case ain't nothing like y'all see what
Because
happens.
look where I'm at. You people see, I mean, I'm not that bad. I'm right here next to my sister in her home, comfortable home.
He's a
secure home.
germophobic.
Get no germs in the home.
He's a germophobic.
We all like that out there. I ain't the only one. Stuff like
But
that.
I think taking new hobbies too. You can do new hobbies.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. And even if you don't like the hobby from the other significant other, try it one time and then at least you can say,
turns. Take turns doing something that
don't
you're
like it, but I
really
tried
into,
it.
but
Yeah.
he into it, and then vice versa. Just take turns.
Yeah. Just be open to at least try. Maintain romance. Keep the romance alive by surprising your partner with thoughtful gestures, love notes, or special treats. Small acts of romance can help keep the passion and excitement alive.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, don't let it just be a birthday or Valentine's Day or whatever. Bring some flowers just because. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like trouble. We could play trouble. I like playing trouble. We play trouble. So like, boop, boop, and then whoever lose, that means someone got to go. Someone got to go. You know?
Yeah, just different things.
Yeah.
And it would be cute. It would be really, really cute to just leave a note, because you know what time your spouse is leaving. Put a little Post-it note on the door and say, I love you, honey, have a good day. That put a Post-it note in the car, and like, go outside and put a little Post-it note, put on the steering wheel. Have a good day, my love.
I send notes personally. Now I ain't use technology stuff, but I learned how to send little emojis. I do stuff like that.
Yeah, but spice it up. Just show a person that you're appreciating them. But you know what? Don't do it when you know that you're out there cheating. We ain't talking about that.
That's
Be like, well, I love you, and guess what? I'm gonna go put one in JoJo do it too. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's very ugly.
Nope.
Be attentive to each other's needs. And we've said that before.
Yeah.
We need to pay attention to our partner's emotional and physical cues. Show care and consideration by being attentive to their needs and desires. This can contribute to a deeper sense of intimacy.
Yeah, like if I'm feeling down, I'm just down. Like, sweetie, I'm feeling down. And she, what I gotta do to make you happy? Sweetie, show me your boob, I'd be happy. Things like that. That's sweet. Little boo, happy again, sweetie. Thank you.
He's crazy. Let me tell you what I think that is sweet. What is sweet is like when you go and you buy your significant other something nice and sexy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? I want to see you in this negligee. Go purchase something that like, yeah, go purchase your man one of those, you know what I mean, penis holders that, you know what I mean, that you can just zip down, and that makes it exciting. Yeah, spice it up a little bit, spice it up a little bit.
Never heard of it.
You need to go to Kiss and Tell.
Never heard of it.
I'm going to take my brother to Kiss and Tell. Anyways, and I'm going to point things out. There's so many things. What they say on Norbit, so many delectables. No.
No, I never heard of these things. See, I'm lost in the woods.
Okay. Anyways, Big, we're gonna go. We're gonna make a field trip out of it. But
we can go get some records. That's sexy. No, I won't.
He just killed the whole damn conversation. He said, "I was get some records. That's sexy." No,
I mean, why to go to the record store?
But what
like
is sexy
out to
and intimate? No,
sexy and intimate. Because I can buy some records. I can sexy records. I can play. See, I can play some, little Teddy Pendergraph or something.
But that's still all for your own gratification and satisfaction. But anyway, those are things you can do. Enhance communication. Communicate openly about desired boundaries and fantasies with your fantasy role playing. I'm telling you. And if you're going to fantasy role play, there are, well, depending on where you're at.
Depends on who you with, though.
No, I don't care who you with. You need
work with certain people.
No, you need to make it work, and that comes in.
It takes two to make it work.
You need to bend. That's what I'm saying.
We have to be honest. Some couples, see, we talking, but we know there are some straight boring couples, and I know there's some men who have just struggle to say, "Hey, I ain't got that type of spouse." I mean, oh Lord, I don't, but I'm happy with them, but I just ain't got that type of spouse.
No, I'm telling you,
hey,
there are some hotels, and you can book those hotels, and they are exotic. It's almost like a pool in a room. It's a jungle. It's a space. I had the Roman Empire one, and you can get up in there and you can role play. You can dress however. Oh my goodness, those hotels are so Derek Arena. But the hotels are beautiful, and you take, and let me tell you something. And you just go and buy something. Buy everything. No. Let me tell you something. And whether it's expensive or not, it will be all worth it in the end. I'm going to be honest. In the end, it's going to be worth it. You will have a night to, if you don't shut up, you will have a night to remember. Don't forget Sledge gave you that little.
Can't you just decorate your room?
No, that would be so, because sometimes you just want to get away. You want to get away from those walls that you're normally in. You want to give a new scenery.
Yeah,
and let me tell you something.
Again, but you gotta do what's
do not
right.
put a price tag on your spouse.
Right. It's just I'm telling you, I'm helping y'all out there. I know some of y'all be like, I ain't got that type of spouse, man.
Well, if you ain't got them there, get them there. Foster trust and honesty. Trust in the foundation of a healthy marriage. Be honest, reliable, and transparent with your partner, and demonstrate trustworthiness in your actions and words. Yeah, and to me, that needs to happen more so when you got busted in a lie, and now that person does not trust you anymore. Like, gain that trust back, but you would not have to gain it back if you didn't break it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But sometimes you just, I don't know. To me, when you break that trust, don't let that trust be broken from an affair, because that's the worst one to try to come back from.
Yeah.
I thought I had that problem. But I'm just saying, it's the worst one to try to come back, because it's hard to rebuild after that. But if you truly love someone, then, you would try to repair that and not throw it up.
I agree with that, but we also want to say, we know out there are couples that we don't know what no one's going through, but
right.
Some affairs are not good whatsoever. We want to say that. Well, I want to say that, but it happens, and it happens because we can't go and talk out both sides of our mouth. Like we said, You can be with someone no matter what you try to do
Right.
with your spouse, it ain't never working. And they ain't responding to nothing. And this is how
that's sad, but true.
Yeah, but this is how man or woman that someone goes outside the home. Because we think like, oh, they just cheat because they cheat. No, it's got to be something that's got so bad. And there's different men and women that's out there that cheat or they cheat, and that's like, no, my relationship or my marriage was just that bad. Like, I mean, I just couldn't take it anymore.
Like
I tried everything possible.
There's
times with something
when you
just
push them out the
working.
door, you continue to push them out the door. When they stay out the
when
door,
you push her out the door, it can go both ways. And
Yeah.
sometimes that's why we don't pass judgment because we know sometimes it just didn't work. It just didn't work.
Right.
Then you want to get mad, which is too late then. Too late then.
And this is very important. We just spoke on this too, covered it, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Practice forgiveness. Learn to forgive and let go of grudges or past mistakes. Holding on to resentment can erode the relationship over time, while forgiveness allows for growth, healing within marriage. Yeah, if you're going to say that you forgive someone, forgive them. Forgive them.
You know what?
And don't keep throwing it up. Don't keep throwing it up, throwing it up.
A good for any relationship, any marriage. That's even good for someone, even if you ain't married. That's even good for even family, to tell you the truth. Don't hold on to things.
Yeah, that's
Leave
true.
things alone.
Yeah.
I mean, these grudges is ridiculous. Think about all the good things you're losing out on just doing that. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
We're not perfect.
Exactly.
None of us are. Only the good Lord is. We're not.
And let me tell you another thing to do. Like, if someone has forgiven you of something and they're trying to forget, don't you bring it back up. Exactly. Like, oh, so you trying to accuse me of shit? Like, I didn't even say that, but now that you brought it up, like, should I?
And if you forgave someone for something, family, friends, loved one, I don't get. See, this is what we trying to say. Leave it alone. Don't keep bringing it up. What good is it going to do? So then, if you do that, then you never forget it. You never. And then if you didn't, and you can't, step aside. Don't longer be in that circle. Step aside.
For real. If everything you bring up is someone's past, then that means you have not forgiven.
Yes.
And you can only play that record but so many times before they walk. Because why would I be with you if every time if I say and you see the change in me and you keep throwing up my past, now it's time for me to go.
Because what you see in someone is that I never said I was perfect. I'm trying to change. I'm making strive to change. But if you keep bringing things up and it's like that. It's like, no, then you never forgive. And I'll say it again, move on. Move on.
Yes.
Because I know I would.
Exactly. Keep romance alive. Nurture romantic aspects of your relationship by regularly showing affection, expressing love, and engaging in romantic gestures. Keep the spark alive by cultivating intimacy and connection. And you know what? To me, that is true. Just showing that love, just expressing it. It is so important because that lets your significant other, know, you know what? I just love you for being you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's and here's a kiss and here's a hug. It doesn't have to be like, it's your birthday, let me hug you.
Yeah, that's right.
It's Father's Day, let me hug you. You know what I mean? Just a hug just because you love and appreciate someone. And let them know that.
And we don't want to make it seem. I have to say this, like in every relationship, everything got to be perfect. We ain't trying to sit here like everything. We can't argue. We can't disagree. I don't have a right to be mad. Yes, you can do all that. You can do, and there's times when you don't want to be bothered. Let me tell you something. Yeah. When you with someone so long, there's time when you just want some free time. I'm like, I don't feel like being bothered. I don't even feel like talking. That's okay. Yeah. That's okay.
And give that person that space. Because I'm one that need it. I'm not going to lie. I'm telling you, I'm keeping it real. I'm getting to the point. I'm like, it is to the point. There is sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. I like to have my time alone.
Yeah.
I fight for my time alone. And sometimes when I have to really fight for that time alone, I become angry because you're invading my space and you're not allowing me my alone time without having to run out the door.
Yes. I was told so many times that I had to learn. See, I talk from experience. I give the truth here. Grown man, dog. I ain't got to lie. I always feel and always thought like everyone has to be happy because I'm happy. Everybody got to smile because I smile.
No,
and that's not true.
Yeah, it doesn't work like
you
that.
can be happy, but I ain't got to smile and grin all the time because you do it. I'm still happy. I'm like, oh, you know what? I take it a certain way, like my feelings get like, oh, it was something I did. But I had to realize, no, it had nothing to do with that. That's just who you are. And I had to realize that because not everybody gonna be smiling. I appreciate it every time I get up in the morning. I smile. I smile, and I feel like I want everyone around me to smile. But I gotta realize, no, it just ain't like that sometimes. It's like, hey, no problem. You're right.
Yeah,
you gotta realize that
you have to give that person space, and not only are you giving that person that alone time, then you should go find something to do at that moment.
Yeah.
So that okay, well, you just want to, you're gonna be on your phone, you're gonna be on your computer, you're doing little projects. Okay, well, let me just find something to do also, and then we can just come back together. Or while you're doing this, let me go do the clothes for you. Then I mean, there's things that you can do outside of wanting to sit up in somebody's face 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes that just don't work. You just need that time alone, and then during that time, don't you get into your feelings, and then all of a sudden, when I'm done spending time, and like, hey, what you want to do? No, because you need your time now. I need don't do that tit for tat. That tit for tat will never work.
Now let me tell you a little something here about Sweet's personal household. Yeah, it's personal here. I don't get it. Let me tell you. With me in my household, we sit down, we talk, we have time, but then we pass each other like this. Because no matter what, we always doing something. Boom, 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 boom. Always, and I'm always doing something. It's not, I don't sit around and I'll never like, we ain't get, I barely even talk to you. No, I know we talk about 10, 15 minutes and we gone. We like this. I have no problem with that.
Exactly. You have to give each other that space.
Like, hey.
That is so important. Let me tell you something. That is a relationship killer with me.
Yeah.
If I cannot have my time to myself, especially when I just want to unwind by myself, there may be things that's on my mind that I'm not ready to share with you, that I have to process so that I can bring it to you, but yet you're crowding me, and then I just become resentful, really. And then, I can become with that, that B word. And because I'm fighting for something that you see, I'm trying to have my alone time. And that works. It works. It has worked in my marriage for a long time.
And you know what? And one thing I learned from experience, you make up for that time when y'all go to bed together. Because then you're talking. You make up time and you're doing a little bit, you're catching up a little bit. All you're talking about what's going to happen the next day.
Right.
It works for me all the time. Soon, getting ready for bed, you're having a conversation already. Right. You're talking, so you're catching up.
And then the flip side to that is when you know that, like, I have had a long day, and this is just me personally. This is me all the way. When you know that I have had a long day, please don't try to make this, and I'm trying to lay on this pillow and get some damn sleep, and you still running your damn mouth about something. Like, no, cut this down. Like, because you can tell, like, you've been working all day, and I can see that you're exhausted. And so minimize that conversation. Damn, just kiss and go take your ass to sleep. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just like, no. It's just too long. Like, just close your mouth. I like to say, oh, you scared of silence? The silence, you're afraid of it or something? But anyway, I don't care. Just call it old age. Call it whatever you want. Okay? Sometimes you need to really study your partner to know when that person is exhausted. If you see that, your husband, your man out there working outside the yard, and you know what I mean, he come in, he's sweating, Don't just jump right into. Give them some downtime. Let them unwind. Like that's when you have to pay attention.
I let mine unwind. Every time she walked through the dog can't even talk until I say talk. She don't want to hear your mouth right now.
It's called respect.
Yeah.
And respecting a person's space.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. Hey, so once again, we have given you some good advice.
We did.
Some good advice.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, these marriages will last. And those who are looking to take that relationship to the next step into marriage, hey, you better get inside here. You better rewind and play. Rewind and play.
That's
Rewind.
right.
And for those who can't really afford to the information provided in our discussion is for general knowledge and informational purposes only. It is not intended as a professional advice or substitute for professional guidance. The views and opinions expressed in this discussion are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of any organization or entity. It is recommended to consult appropriate professional or expert-specific advice or guidance tailored to the individual needs. We do not endorse or take responsibility for any actions taken based on the information shared. With that being said, this is Sweet Lips and Sister Sledge once again working vigorously to make sure that these marriages last in 2024. Okay, and we will see you soon with some more exciting topics to keep that marriage rolling past 2024. Don't say we never gave you anything for free.